why so many people hate eating organ meats. The main reason that I see that most people hate eating organ meats is really because they've never actually eaten organ meats. Maybe they found out that organ meats are good for them. They go into trying to eat them and they're completely grossed out, or they just can't handle the texture or the taste. We have to understand that our biology is the gatekeeper to how we relate to foodstuffs. What does that mean? Well, if we only eat certain types of foods, and say we eat a small group of foods, then our diversity for us to be able to explore other foods, well, it's just not there because we haven't trained ourselves, and biology is king, right? We have biology on our palate, on our face, all around us. We're mainly made of bacteria. So if we're not used to consuming foods like organ meats, then naturally we're not gonna want them. The other thing that I see why most people don't like eating organ meats is, well, they don't know how to prepare it. Some people try cutting it in small slithers and freezing it and taking it as capsules, which is how I started. But until you find someone, or until you find a recipe that actually works for you, you're gonna be back to square one. You're not gonna enjoy eating organ meats, especially liver. What I have found is to take it slow, but also keep it simple. There are some tricks, though, that can allow you to be able to try organ meats, specifically liver, and actually appreciate the taste and appreciate the texture. One of the things that we can do to help enjoy organ meats is learning how to cook them. A lot of times I see people overheat or overcook their organ meats, and this can really make the texture gummy or chewy. So if you enjoy a medium rare steak, then ideally you should have your liver in a medium rare. So ideally, don't overcook your organ meats, right? The other thing that people don't do is they don't season it enough. I love using oregano and thyme, lemon balm, rosemary, salt, and pepper on my organ meats. It really helps the taste because the herbs that can get infused inside the tissue of the organ meats, man, they really complement each other. The best chefs in the world, if you've ever eaten at like a high-end restaurant where it's like an 8-course meal, they actually use organ meats a lot in their dishes, but you would never know because of how good they actually taste. And one of their secrets is seasoning. So learning how to season your organ meats, learning how not to overcook your organ meats. Another trick you can do is actually soak your organ meats in milk overnight. Now, I know a lot of people don't have access to high quality milk, so I left this step to be last. But if you have real high quality raw milk, which is what I would always suggest if you're gonna consume dairy, it's a great strategy in helping pull any gaminess out of your organ meats. At the end of the day, when we see gaminess in organ meats, it's usually because it's not fresh.